Oh, hey girl. Fancy meeting you here on our couch.
So weird. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
I'm Mary Beth.
I'm Dani.
Welcome to
Mamalogues. We are Mamaloguing today about still working on the truth about pregnancy.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you can hear this, but if it sounds like someone is peeing in the background, what has actually happened is it is raining in Los Angeles.
It is not me wetting myself.
No, not today anyway. No. So it's raining. Mm-hmm. And it's coming down pretty hard.
That's what she said.
Sexual.
So that said,
yeah,
we're going to talk about that time in your life where you can't control your pee at all. See how I just full circle?
Segue so well.
Good
so
segue.
Well.
Good segue.
So well.
Third trimester. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, what's not to talk about in the third trimester?
There's so many things.
So many things. Your body is full on going insane. Your body's going insane is what's happening. And it's birthing.
We're going insane. We're so tired,
yeah.
But we're still here for you to help you with your third trimester, okay?
My mouth doesn't sleep, but I'm doing this and I don't know why. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, you start having more appointments with your OB. First of all, they start determining, how approximate your due date is, if they were off or on, which, by the way, why couldn't they be on from the beginning? Sometimes it's like,
come on, just use your magic computers and just tell me everything.
Yeah. Well, for me, at about, I think, a third of the way through the third trimester, I had a preterm labor scare with my daughter, Michaela. And she tried to come out about 8 weeks early. And
that's scary.
It was very scary, but we make light of it now. I was put on to bed rest, and my mother, God bless her, came out and stayed with us. So that sort of changed everything.
That's a huge game changer.
It was a big game changer. I was very lucky in that I had a lot of support from family and a lot of support from work, and also a lot of support from Ben and Jerry's. And they were there for me.
Lovely people.
They were, that Ben and Jerry, they really know how to get to tug at your heartstrings.
For me, it's more Ben than Jerry, but...
How do you decide who you like better?
You know what? I know. I did eat ice cream for like 2 weeks, and then the doctor was like, and I had not unhealthily gained weight, can I just say. The doctor was like, you better really start to watch what you're eating. Yeah. Third trimester is really hard because what happens is that's when you know your stomach is really stretching and you're so happy and you're excited about it, but like that's when you're like, I am full on doing this to my body now. Like it's on. Like things might not be able to be changed. I don't know. Like I have no idea what's going to happen after I give birth, but one thing I know is like my stomach is big and it's so you don't need
and your legs,
doctors telling you these things.
I was on bed rest for both children, by the way. The first one because she tried to come out early. The second one as a precaution because the first one tried to come out early. And the second one was so low that it was recommended that I not walk around for much longer when he was in there. So luckily, they were able to, I don't know, that's the international sign for keeping a baby in the vagina hole still. So they were able to keep her in, and with Colton, they did it as a precaution so that he would stay in as well.
Right.
Cravings. We haven't talked about cravings. Did you have any, besides ice cream for me, did you have any?
I actually, after the morning sickness, I loved eggs, which is so weird. Eggs and...
I think that's pretty normal.
Really? I feel like because people don't like the smell of it.
The protein in there.
Yeah, I always... Eggs, red meat, which I do actually like that anyway. But like,
red meat with Colton, for sure.
Like burgers. Like,
when I was pregnant with my son, I had been vegan and vegetarian leading up to that pregnancy, and I needed a cheeseburger at one point, and my husband was like, I told you shouldn't be doing this vegan vegetarian thing. My body just needed it. So... I guess the message is listen to your body during this third trimester. Enjoy yourself because once the baby comes, it's pretty much over.
And you know what? That brings me to... That's true. Well, that's true. I'm sorry. I was thinking about things and not paying attention to what you were saying. Which is
a common theme here.
Yeah, it is
so
common.
Rude.
It is.
So rude.
You know what it was that I was thinking of?
How beautiful I am?
Yeah. I was thinking about how nerve-wracking it was, the foods you weren't allowed to eat while you were pregnant. And I can't believe I haven't talked about that. People go back and forth, even with cheeses. They're like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. There's such a small chance, even with lunch meat. But for me, I was just like, but there's still a chance, so I'm just not going to do it.
But wait a minute. That's what the question is. The question that we have today is, when you were eating out, this is coming to us from Helen.
Okay.
And she is in Montana.
Okay.
And she wants to know, when you were eating out, did you have to ask the waiter and the chef about the cheeses that were on your food?
Okay, well, let me tell you.
And we're talking about it now, so let's talk about it.
Thank you. Helen.
So tell us
no.
about what Helen. She's so insightful.
She is. I didn't know how many things you can't have and how many questions you have to ask. Like,
here I thought Stork just brought me the baby
like,
in a blanket. Thanks, Dumbo. You were wrong. Dumbo.
That's not what happens.
No.
I thought the thing, like, are there raw eggs in salad dressing?
That's one of the things, though.
And almost everyone would say yes to me. And I was like, never once thought to ask that.
Never wanted to eat a salad again after that.
Yeah, and I was like, all these other things too. I can't even remember.
With the cheese,
fresh
it has
squeezed
to
orange juice. Everyone in Los Angeles has fresh squeezed orange juice.
But pasteurized. Why does it have to be pasteurized? Not the orange juice, cheese.
Oh, the cheese?
That's what I
pasteurized because bacteria can grow in it otherwise.
Listeria. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that they're going to scare you about the most.
Well, Listeria is the thing.
Ask me if I've ever met someone who has had Listeria.
Actually,
don't even tell me.
Mother-in-law did in her second pregnancy. Yeah.
What did she eat? Corn?
She had a chicken sandwich
out
of a food truck. I think that's what it was. I need to ask her the exact, but yeah. And so I know someone.
That's a different generation. They didn't know any better.
Even my doctor was like, I ate lunch meat. So
I honestly ate a lot of things that I probably wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Well, I think ignorance is bliss, and unfortunately, I went on Wavy Winter, and they tell you, they're like, don't eat this, you'll die. Don't eat this, you'll die.
We're going to be sued by that website.
I think so.
The third trimester, all things aside, is a very pleasant time. It's just a lot of waiting. You end up having your baby shower at that point, so all those things that we talked about registering for in the second trimester, now you have millions of boxes in your house, and your DH gets to put them together for you.
So true. Anywho, that's our long-winded third trimester conversation. Right. We're getting off on a tangent as usual.
Well, for trimester.
And just so you know, just to be clear here, we're really not monologuing.
I don't understand.
Well, a monologue, like the play on that.
I see.
Technically, these are kind of monologues. We're both pretty self-absorbed.
You see how we just keep talking over each other? It's sort of like a monologue.
Yeah, come on. I don't know what you said this entire time.
Or you could look at it as mama dialogue, and so we've combined. Or we're just logging our mamahood.
But the plan. Okay.
But listen, if you're watching this and you're in your third trimester, it's so close to the finish line. It's right there. I can see it.
It gets painful, but it's awesome.
Right there where our producer is who's telling us to wrap it up.
Okay, sorry. It was a fan. She was pointing to a fan. So our next episode, we're going to talk about
more third trimester stuff. That's not very British.
More third trimester stuff. More robotic. But should we do more third trimester stuff, or should we do the birth? What do you think?
Ooh, well, I have an idea. But why don't we leave it up to them?
Why don't you tell us?
What do you want to hear about next?
That's creepy. Next time we'll talk about...
Whatever.
You tell.
What do you want to hear
No, that's too long. I can't. Ready?
I'm going to sit here and have a reaction when you tell me what we're going to talk about.
Okay. Next time, we're going to talk about whatever you want.
Oh my God. All right, you guys.
Bye.
Comment below. Yes. Share us. Like us.
Yes.
It's down here somewhere.
Okay.
Can you see my hand?
That's down there.
Down there.
It's not my breast. But...
Oh, down here.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. That's for my grandma.
Oh, that's nice. It's like Carol Burnett with